Hello sports lovers, welcome back to Sports TV. In today's episode, I'm bringing you the banter happening between the two heavyweight champions, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury and Alexander Usyk. They've been at each other's throat for the past 2 days, and I'm bringing you the full gist. And you know Sports TV is the right boxing channel to be. So subscribe to the channel, press the like button, express your views in the comment section, and also share so others can enjoy. And for the returning subscribers, I say thank you. Let's take the intro and then I will be back. Welcome back to Africa's first choice online sports portal. Both heavyweights has been at each other's throat for now. Tyson Fury responded to Alexander Usyk calling him out after the Joshua fight for the undisputed. We all know that Tyson the Gypsy King has stated that he doesn't care about undisputed, but Alexander Usyk has said that he cares and he wants to cement his legacy in the game being discussed among the greats. So let's have a listen to the response Tyson the Gypsy King Fury gave Alexander
Usyk, middleweight. You say you want the WBC and it's held by gypsies. It is held by gypsies. It's held by the Gypsy King and it's held tightly, grasped tight. And all road leads to a 7-foot behemoth that will absolutely destroy you, middleweight. Middleweight, you will get smashed to bits. You say you wanted to fight me after you beat the bodybuilder. Called me out on television. And now you're being a little bitch pussy boy. Running. Hiding. Saying you've got injuries. You ain't got no injuries. You had a sparring contest. Get out and fight in December. You let your mouth go. Now let's back it up. See if you can back it up, middleweight. Doesn't matter if it's December or April or August next year. The outcome will be the same. I will obliterate you. I'm a 7-foot 20-stone behemoth. And I will destroy you, middleweight. Find your balls.
This is Alexander Usyk's response to Tyson Fury's video, and I quote from Michael Benson's Twitter page. All his fanciful comment against me. He probably thinks it will touch me, but it won't. I take it like a crow arguing with a fox while sitting on a tree. The reality is that if the crow were next to the fox, it would be silent. Wow. Wow. Let me react to Tyson the Gypsy King Fury's video first before I respond to Alexander Usyk. Tyson Fury calling Alexander Usyk a middleweight is a fallacy. It's just a way of promoting the fight. Alexander Usyk is not a middleweight. He is no more a middleweight. He is a fully fledged heavyweight who has beaten for the past 5 years full heavyweights. And the one king of the heavyweight division, who was Anthony Joshua, he beat him in an emphatic manner and also punctuated it again in Saudi Arabia. So this guy is a fully fledged heavyweight. If Tyson Fury keeps looking at him as a middleweight, he would be at the wrong side of victory when the fight happens, because Tyson, you have been knocked down by Steve Cunningham before, and Steve Cunningham started giving you a problem until you made the necessary adjustment. Usyk is head and shoulders above Steve Cunningham. He is more skillful, he is more intelligent, he has everything better than Steve Cunningham, and if you take him for granted, he will do you worse than Steve Cunningham managed to do. Yes, so Tyson the Gypsy King should focus on the fight. The mind games are important. I know that is one thing he thrives on, trying to get into the opponent's head. And he has met a character that is very, very focused, a character that does not get easily distracted, and that is Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is a very focused person. Tyson Fury has had moments where he has lost focus, especially in real life and in the boxing ring against McDermott. That fight, the first fight, he lost focus whilst the fight went on. When the fight got challenging, you could see the mental pressure on Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, and when he got dropped by Steve Cunningham. So these are times Tyson Fury has lost focus, and he is now dealing with a guy who is very jovial but very focused in life and in the ring. You hardly see him make mistakes, and he doesn't repeat mistakes. If you observe him in fight, he doesn't really repeat mistakes in fight. That makes it a very challenging fight. So I think Tyson Fury, the mind games are good. The mind games will help promote the fight. I think he has everything in his power to beat Alexander Usyk. But if he focuses on the mind game too much, he would lose the fight. Now let me go to Alexander Usyk's comments saying that Fury is a crow, and if Fury were next to him, Fury wouldn't find his voice. I doubt that. Fury has not lost his voice against anyone in the world. Fury would always be a talker, and that is it. If Fury does not talk, then that means he is not in character. And Fury would always talk. Fury will try to trash talk him, but he must stay focused. He must not give in into Tyson Fury's or whatever he says or his opinion about him. He must stay focused. If he lets Tyson Fury gets into his head, then Tyson Fury has won the fight even before the bell rang, because that is what Tyson succeeds in doing, and that is what Tyson wants to do. But he saying that the crow would be silent when he is next to him, I think that is Alexander Usyk's message to Tyson Fury, that I'm going to beat you. I am going to beat you. When we are both in the ring and it's even playing field, you would not have a chance against me. And that, I think, is a very, very strong message. This is my take, and this is the full gist on it. But Tyson Fury has said something. He is announcing a fight next week. After making my own deduction, I think I'm suspecting a second fight with Dillian the Body Snatcher White. Let me tell you why in the next video. So this is the reason why you have to subscribe to my sports channel, and I'll be bringing you all the full gist. Thank you so much. Au revoir. Bye bye.